You can still buy coins with the new transaction method at golda.com. Check out the link in the video's description and use the code TomLFC7 for 5% discount. What's up guys, I'm TomLFC7 and welcome back to the Liverpool Career Mode Show with a brand new episode. This is going to be a season review, but also you guys need to make some very big decisions regarding transfers. So leave a comment right now, who should I sign in the summer transfer window, what kind of players should I bring in, and also let me know which big stars, which older players or superstars should I sell to make the series more competitive, more enjoyable for you guys to watch. I read a lot of your comments, all of your comments on the previous episode, and most of you guys are saying that I should sell one or two older players or superstars of the first team to make the career mode harder and also to give the youth players, the young players, more of a chance. So Jakupovic, he has still a two-year contract with us, even though he's 37 years old, but I could sell him if you guys want that. I could make Scuffe my first choice keeper, and I could bring in a young goalkeeper who is a promising goalkeeper as backup. Let me know if you want to see that. And also, I don't really want to sell Suarez because, again, he still has a two-year contract and he has been our top scorer for the past few seasons. This season though, he wasn't a top scorer because he has been struggling with injuries, maybe because of his age. I could also sell Henderson or Dabo or Ali Bamba and promote some of the youth players and bring in, or maybe give the youth players more of a chance. I could make, Soriano member of the first team, who is now 85 rated youth player, and I could play other youth players in the second team, so that is also an option. I don't really want to sell James Rodriguez or Neymar yet. They are very integral to our hopes, and Coutinho as well. And also I want to give James Rodriguez a full season just to see how many goals he can score for us. And Neymar also, he has been scoring some vital goals just like Suarez. And also I want to give Firmino another full year, one full year, to see if it's good enough or not. Ashra, we also propped up with very important goals. Ilori is another very interesting player. He has been declining for 2 seasons now. He was 88 rated, now he's only 86. So I could sell Ilori and I could promote Nahuel on the youth academy player, the youth academy centre back, into the first team, or I could play Bamba as the centre back, and we could sign a backup centre back or backup left back. We don't really need a backup centre back because we have Gomez as well. And also, yeah, Kovacic hasn't played a lot because we have so many great midfielders. And I still want to keep faith with Origi. I know he hasn't scored a lot of goals, and I transfer listed him in January. Nobody came in over him. And in the second half of the season, he scored some pretty good goals. So guys, you will make the big decisions in this career mode. How could I make it harder? How could I make more fun and interesting for you guys? And as you can see, we have a bucket loads of youth academy players and regen players at our club who are really improving. They are now close to 80 rating, most of them anyway. And so you guys will make these big decisions. And also I wanted to show you the youth academy because we have some players, for example this guy who we could promote after selling some of the older players, and also Cunha is another guy who we could promote, and we had this guy as well, Rui Meireles. I think he's a defensive midfielder. He has some really good tackling stats. His potential is not the greatest, but yeah, Chris Morgan is another English player who is I think he's a right winger, yeah, so he could be another very promising, very important player. And now let's do a season review. But first of all, the World Cup will start very soon with England. Here is our group with the United States, Ivory Coast and Romania. Ivory Coast already beat Romania. And I wanted to show you the other World Cup groups. So if you want to see your favorite nation or your home nation and who they got paired with in the groups, just take a look at this. Argentina and Portugal will go through from this group. From Group G, I think Belgium and Switzerland will go through, and some of the games have already been played. Germany and Uruguay got off to a great start. Germany beating Sweden 5-1, that is crazy. France and Greece, big surprise, Greece beat Colombia 3-2. Wow, that is amazing. And Chile and Italy look like bossing this group. Brazil and the Netherlands will probably go through from this group, no question. And my home nation, Hungary, got a point against Egypt. Spain will go through, and then it's anybody's guess who will be the other team. So this is how the Europa League finished. Bayer Leverkusen won the Europa League against Monaco. So we will play Leverkusen in the European Super Cup. Manchester United lost on penalties to Monaco in the semi-finals. That is amazing. Also Newcastle made the Europa League quarter-finals, just like Man City. And also Man City knocked out Tottenham. So there were a lot of English teams in round of 16, but nobody made the final, interestingly. And yeah, the English teams have been very unlucky that they got paired against each other twice in this Europa League campaign. And here is the Champions League. What a dream Champions League run we had, guys. And the dream final against Real Madrid, scoring 5 goals. We actually won 4 trophies this season, even though we lost the... Yeah, so we won the European Super Cup against Inter, who won the Europa League last season, and then this is the worst, like the heartbreaking final. We were leading Tottenham 3-0, and they did an Istanbul on our ass. Unbelievable. They equalized in the 90th minute, and then they won it in extra time. An unbelievable League Cup final. I still enjoyed it. And Manchester United won the FA Cup, so they picked up a trophy, and we won the Community Shield against Swansea. So very, very interesting. And of course the Premier League finished like this. But he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and I think he had a big part in winning the Champions League and the Premier League. He made some remarkable saves, and he has 95 reflexes still. So I wouldn't really sell him, but it's your decisions, guys. Scuffi also has 93 reflexes, so we have a very good backup goalkeeper. I'm glad I kept faith in him, because he has improved a lot. And yeah, Yedlin is a great backup right back. He will replace, I think, Flanagan maybe in the long run. And Negrao is another youth figure player who I'm really excited to use. He could be the next... here could be the next McGee, you know, who was a legend on FIFA 14. And yeah, this is what I was talking about Ilor. Ilor's stats are going down, especially his physical stats. And I don't really know why, because he's only 29. And at 29 years old, for example, Enkulu's rating was going still up. So I'm not sure how that works out. Varane is also 29, so we have some centre-backs who in 2 or 3 years' time, they might have to be sold, but we have some great centre-backs coming through. Nahuelpan is our youth academy centre-back. He's the best defender from the youth academy at the club, and also Patric, who is the Nemanja Vidic regen. He's improving very nicely, and Joseph Gomez also improving very nicely. So it was a good decision to sign him. He's a real beast. And Bamba, what a season he had! He was an absolute beast. He made so many great runs on the left side, and Andy Rudd is also improving very nicely. So we could sell Ilori, we could make Bamba our first choice centre back, and we could make you know, Flanagan the left back, Yedlin the right back, and we could sign a new right back or a new left back in the summer, or maybe promote somebody from the youth academy. Dabo also an absolute legend in the career mode, 5 goals, 7 assists. So I really hope that you guys pick who we sell very carefully, because this will affect the whole series, you know, and the dynamics of the team. And as you can see, we have a lot of youth academy players who are improving very nicely. And Tielemans is only 25 years old, but he's 89 rated. Also Henderson has scored some really important goals this season. And Kovacic also scored 2 goals. He has been a very good player, scored some really spectacular goals. Ibe hasn't scored as many goals as I hoped for, but his finishing is improving. He has now 81 finishing, so I'm sure next season he will score even more. He has been injured a couple of times. And this is what I was talking about. Bakero and Karan Satash, he could play for our second team regularly, these guys. James Rodriguez, he scored all 3 of his goals in the Champions League, 1 of them for Real Madrid and 2 of them for Liverpool. And incidentally, one of them in the final against Real Madrid. Coutinho also had a very good season. Firmino has been very disappointed with him, but I want to give him a full season in the second team to see whether he can score a lot of goals next season. And if not, we can always sell him, you know, and give some of the youth career players a chance. So let me know, what should I do with these players? I really value your opinion. And Yeshil has been our top scorer. He has been the standout performer, 19 goals, 98 finishing, and he has been just amazing. Seriously, the best finisher that I ever used on career mode. Embolo still yet to score for us. So that next season will be a big season for Embolo as well. Luis Suarez, his physical stats start to decline, but his finishing and everything else, his technical stats still are the same. So Suarez still has a good 2 or 3 years in him. And I also wanted to take a look at some of the other leagues. So if you are interested in any of the league tables here, you can pause the video at any time. I wanted to take a look at the English Championship, the second division from England, because Everton got relegated at the beginning of last season, and they won the league, the Championship, by a country mile. As you can see, Cardiff finished second, and Brighton, Blackburn, Bolton or Leeds United will get promoted. I'm not sure who won the playoff. I would love to see Leeds United back in the Premier League because they are sort of a big club, bigger club than the others with a big fan base. Sadly, Swansea are really struggling in this career mode. They couldn't get promoted, which is really sad. And Bordeaux, wow, what a shock! Bordeaux won the French league ahead of Paris Saint-Germain. That is amazing. And in Germany, Dortmund, another surprise. Dortmund won the league ahead of Bayern Munich. In Italy, Juventus won the league ahead of Milan, Inter and Fiorentina. So that's not a big surprise there. Ajax won the Dutch league ahead of Feyenoord and PSV Eindhoven. And let's see any other big leagues. Benfica won the Portuguese league ahead of Sporting and Porto. And Zenit won the Russian league. And Dundee United won the Scottish League. Wow, that is very surprising. Ahead of Celtic. Real Madrid won the Spanish League. They have a beast team. And I think Ronaldo will retire, so I will take a look at his regen, definitely, in Spain. And yeah, that's it for today's first Liverpool Career Mode episode. If you want to see a second one, leave a like on this video. And thanks for watching. Please leave a comment. I value your opinion a lot, and I want to make this career mode even more interesting for the new season. So who should I sign? Who should I sell? Leave a comment. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Goodbye.